G'day folks, it's Phil from 15-Minute Guitar Practice here. Today we're going to be looking at adding some tension to our blues. Now we're going to add some nasty notes into our pentatonics to get some more colour and interest. But first I want you to think about the blues and what happens in the blues. Probably the most basic blues you can play. If you're playing it like dead straight and you're going to play blues in A, you'll play an A7, that will be your 1 chord, and you will move to this D7 to be your 4 chord. So super straight, it would just be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. So you've got 4 bars of that 1 chord. And then you've got, in bar 5, you've got the move to the new chord, the D7. Now, more sophisticated blues tends to be more like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. Now, what changed there? Well, what changed is in bar 4, we inserted this just before it moved to the new chord. Now I played a D9 there. It could have easily just been a D7, but the takeaway is that in bar 4 some tension was created by the introduction of a chord that isn't really fitting in with our blues, but it passed. It was a passing chord, momentarily created some tension, which was resolved when we reached our 4 chord. Now this is quite common, and you probably already do it in your blues rhythm playing, but not a lot of people tend to do it in their single note lead lines. We're all just playing, minor pentatonics and major pentatonics. Now why is that? I don't know, but what we're going to do is work on injecting some of the tension into our playing, because that's what really grabs people's interest, is the difference between the stuff they hear all the time, which is major and minor pentatonics, and oh, what was that? And then suddenly it's gone. You just made them sit up and pay attention a little bit. So let's have a look at what we're going to do. We're going to play blues in A, as I've already said, and we're going to pick 3 nasty notes. I say nasty, they're kind of outside, all right? They're not nasty, they're just as legit as all the other notes. They just sound a little more tense. Okay, so here's the root. I'm going to pick this note. That's pretty tense. This one, again, pretty tense, and this one, which is actually fine. This is the major third of our chord. Okay, that's on the 3rd string. Okay, so what we're going to do is take those 3 notes and put them into our A minor pentatonic. Let's take a look at the 5 licks. Now, if you want to stick around to the end, I will explain the theory behind this, but if you just want to get the licks and the shapes, then that's totally fine. Let's jump in right now. Okay, so lick 1 goes like this. Alright, so what's happening there? We are playing 8 on top E, 6, 5, and then moving to the B string and doing 8 and 6 on the B, then 6 on the G, then 5 on the B string, which is the note that's in the 4 chord. So we're hitting that note, the corresponding note of the new chord, as the new chord happens, okay? And then we're just going to hit 7 on the G string, and then 6 sliding up to 7 on the B string. So that's lick number 1. Okay, so lick number 2 goes like this. Okay, so we're doing an ascending version this time. And we're starting on fret 7 of the D string and going 7, 8. And then onto the G string, we're going 5, 6, 8. And then onto the B string, we're going 6 and 8. And then we're going onto the top E and going 5, 6, 8, 6, 5, and then 2 on 5, 3 on 5, 7 on the B string, and then a quarter tone bend at 8 on the top E. Cool. Lick 3 goes like this. Again, really nice one. We've moved positions. We're not in the area 5 to 8 frets now. Now we're kind of up 8, 9, 10 kind of area. Okay, so we start on the 8th fret. Okay, so remember that if we're playing our minor pentatonic and in shape 1, the 8th fret is a top note. Then this lick starts on that top note of our minor pentatonic, and we're doing a trill. We're going 8, 9, 8. And then 11, 10, and 8 on the B, and then 10 and 8 on the G string, and then 11, 8, and then we slide down to 7. And 7 is one of the notes that's in the new chord. So we're hitting that note as the new chord is played. So we're coinciding the note with the chord. Okay, so we've gone 7 on the D string, 9 on the A string, and then a little slur from 9 on the D up to 10. So I like to do a long slide off that one. Just feels kind of jazzy and cool. Alright, that's lick 3. Okay, lick 4. This is, I think, my favourite. It goes like this. Okay, so you've got a little bit of this kind of jazzy intervallic stuff happening. We're starting it on the 6th fret of the top E. It's going 6, 5, and then 8 on the B string. Then 5, 6 on the E, 8 on the E, 6 on the E, 5 on the E, and then 6 on the B and 6 on the G string. And then we're heading up here. I think I just do this bar and lift it like that, but however you want to play it, we're playing strings 2, 3, and 4 on the 8th fret. And then I'm going hammering on from 5 to 6 on the B string. Not 5 to 6, 6 to 7, sorry. And then 7 on the G string to finish. 2 of those. So Lick number 5 goes like this. Okay, if you listen to the notes in the chord and listening to the notes in the lick, it's almost identical. So we're playing 6 on the A string, 5 on the D, 8 on D, 6 on G, 6 on the B, 6 on the top E, then 5E, 8B, 5B, 6B, 7B, then top E at the 5th fret, and then the G string at the 7th fret. Okay, so those are our tension licks, moving or helping us move from the 1 chord to the 4 chord. Don't forget to give this a like if you like it. Leave me a comment below if you are intrigued by this. But really the theory behind it is what we have been using is basically the melodic minor scale, helping us go from the 1 to the 4 chord. It's a great little bridging kind of thing between the 1 and the 4. So the thing about the melodic minor is you use the melodic minor a semitone above the key you're in. So we're in A, okay? And so we are actually using the B flat melodic minor scale to get us from the A to the D. The melodic minor is almost identical to the major scale, apart from one note. So the major scale, if we're playing the B flat major scale, the melodic minor in B flat is, that note's different. So it's basically the major scale, but instead of having a major third, it has a minor third. And that's it. Okay, so any questions? Let me know. You can get the tab if you follow the link below, and I've also done a jazzy backing track, pretty much what I was playing up against the start of this. It works anytime you need to go from a 1 to a 4 chord. Put in this, you'll be sweet, you'll raise some eyebrows, and it will sound really cool. Alright, this is Phil from 15 Minute Guitar Practice saying bye for now. Cheers.